Hey CrossFit Vernon, it's Thursday. We're talking about my thoughts. First off, happy CrossFit Games Day. It's the day one of the 2023 CrossFit Games. Our boy Brent put up a pretty good first event, so we're all very excited for him. Today we're going to talk a little bit mindset and some tips for creating sustainable habits. When we're creating sustainable habits, we kind of want to focus and center them around a specific goal. A couple quotes that I'll include. One of my favorite quotes of all time, an old mentor of mine used to say this to me, is the goal of the goal is to keep the goal as the goal. Which means we set goals and we stick to them, and we do things and we create actions and behaviors that are in alignment with those goals. So we want to come up with a goal, any type of goal. I want to eat more vegetables. I want to lose weight. I want to get a ring muscle up. I want to lift a certain amount of weight, or I want to run a certain amount of distance in a certain period of time. Whatever your goal is, whether it could be performance or habit based, we just want to set that goal. So that's step one, come up with a goal. Step two, really important here, is we're going to create 1 to 3 critical actions that you can do every day to support this goal. And this is the second quote that I really like. It's easy to misinterpret, so we'll dig into it a little bit. But the quote is, if it's important, you'll do it every day. If it's not, you won't. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to practice your goal every day, but we do want to look at our critical actions and leverage those and perform those actions every day, and that will move us towards that goal. One of the questions that we ask anybody when they join the gym or anybody when they set a goal setting session is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to this goal? And that's a really important question to ask, because it lets us be honest with ourselves about what we're really willing to invest in this goal. The number one investment that I track is time and energy, primarily time. So if I'm really committed to a goal, maybe I can dedicate 1 hour of my day towards this goal every single day. Maybe I can only dedicate 1 hour of my day towards this goal 3 times per week. But on the days where I can't dedicate 1 hour, maybe I can find 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 30 minutes, but I can dedicate some amount of time to this goal. And that's going to help us decide what our critical actions are going to be. So we create, step 2, we're going to create 1 to 3 critical actions. Let's take an example. I want to get a ring muscle up. I don't want you practicing your ring muscle ups every single day, but there is a lot that goes into a ring muscle up. There's flexibility requirements, there's strength requirements, and there's technical requirements. I can take 5 minutes if I have a fairly decent commitment every day and do something that's going to get me better or move me closer to a ring muscle up. I can show up for class 15 minutes early and do some drills that maybe one of the coaches provided to me. But I have the opportunity to do something every single day. So maybe I'm going to work on my mobility, right? Another day I'm going to work on my strength, and another day I'm going to work on some technique. Those are 3 things that I can do, and that's going to move me towards a ring muscle up, and I can do them every single day. It doesn't have to be really hard. I just have to be committed to the process. If it's important, you'll do it every day. If it's not, then you won't. And then step 3 is to identify with your goal. And what this means is you're going to start talking about yourself as if you're the type of person that already does these things. And this is going to help remind you why it's important to yourself. It's going to help you stay accountable to the actions that you've created. So let's say I want to lose 20 pounds of weight. Well, I look at that goal weight. Here I am. I'm 210 pounds. I want to be 190 pounds. What are the types of activities that people that are 190 pounds at my height and age engage in? Well, they probably eat lots of fruits and vegetables. So maybe one of my critical action steps is I am going to eat fruits and vegetables at every single meal, because that's the type of action that somebody who weighs 190 pounds might do. Or I want to back squat 500 pounds. Well, I better lift heavy weights 3 times per week, because that's the type of behavior that somebody who back squats 500 pounds would engage in. So I'm going to create an identity around that outcome, and then I'm going to start behaving like that person. And these are the 3 steps that you can follow to help create sustainable habits. First step is find a goal. Then 1 to 3, 1, 2, or 3 critical actions that you can do every single day to help support your goal. And 3, start identifying with your goal. Be the person who has this outcome. If you guys are ever interested in learning more about goal setting or achieving some goals that you might have, but you're kind of like on the fence about, we have these free goal setting sessions that are included with your membership. You can book them through the website, or you can just reach out to any of the coaches that you really find that you connect with, and we'll get you to your goal, or at the very least, we'll come up with a plan that's going to help you move in that direction. So step 3B, or 3 bonus, is going to be book a goal setting session with one of the coaches. Hope you guys enjoyed that session. I'm back every Thursday. Any questions, drop them in the comments. Happy to hear about them, and happy CrossFit Games.